The ways that fall into food rescue impact the community is actually about fourfold. The first is that our mission is to mitigate food waste. And by mitigating food waste, we actually mitigate the impact of food waste on the environment. Food waste is the number one material in landfills and definitely one of the biggest causes of methane emissions. And by recovering food, surplus food that's about to go to waste, and redirecting it to nonprofits and homes of those who are experiencing food insecurity, we then impact food insecurity itself and feed families who need food with healthy food, with fruits and vegetables.
Mostly, and the one I see the most is people getting food, people eating, like being able to receive food that was gonna be eaten before. It was going to get thrown away, and now people that are in food deserts, put at risk, people have access to it. It's absolutely free food.
One of the biggest challenges in the last year and a half has been that COVID-19 really affected our nonprofit partners' ability to reach their recipients. A lot of the partners that we were working with ended up closing their doors or had dramatically reduced staff loads during that time. A lot of folks were working from home, etc. And so what that did was made it more difficult for those nonprofit partners to get food into the hands of the folks that need it the most.
One of the biggest fears that I had was, how are we going to keep on serving, without being around each other? How are we going to coordinate? How are we going to even respond not only to the need that we had before COVID, but to need that has doubled? And what the team has shown is that, this really didn't impact the way we work. In fact, being apart was a challenge, but we kept communication lines open and everyone was committed to doing their best to serve. And, during the pandemic, because of that commitment, we actually doubled the tonnage that we typically distribute.
As a lot of people were suddenly forced to stay at home, for us, this provided an opportunity to really activate our volunteer network in a different kind of way. For us, what that looked like was developing programs like home delivery and reverse busing, where we were actually taking food to school bus stops because kids were no longer able to get to school to pick up their free lunch. And the fact that we were able to build that on a platform that already existed for us was really powerful. And not only that, seeing the response of folks who really wanted to get involved, was incredibly inspiring. All of our staff are so incredible and just really inspiring and so motivated to make a difference. But the one person that really stands out for me is our Good Food Project Manager in Millvale and Chef Greg Austin. He joined our team a few months after the lockdown, and at that location we take surplus food and process it and turn it into meals. This can be a really stressful job because you never know what you're going to get, you don't know what ingredients you're dealing with. And we do everything there at an extremely low cost. We try to be as cost efficient as possible. And so what was really incredible was to watch Greg just kind of step into this moment and bring his skills. And in the past, year and a half, we've made over 40,000 meals out of that location. And he just continues to kind of grow and evolve that program so that we're reaching as many people as possible.
It was beautiful. There's other, more corporate places that would be like, oh, we need to do a certain thing or have them come and do. It's like, no jumps, no hoops. Just have some of this, which was, that's one of the many things that people that work here do. They just go above and beyond.
I feel lucky to have this job because every single day our food rescue heroes put my faith back in humanity. Every single push notification that gets taken, every single pack of food, bag of bread, case of vegetables that don't go to waste and gets delivered to someone in need, is an inspirational story in itself. And every single year, this happens, thousands of times. So there's so much opportunity for all of us in our team when we see this happening to understand that there's so many people out there who just want to really be there for each other. I am extremely honored to accept this award on behalf of our very smart, very committed, very passionate team at 412 Food Rescue. This year, we marked 60 million pounds of food over 13 cities, and that work has happened only because of the commitment of all the people who have worked on this organization and all of the people who have supported us.